Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 13 of my Ruthless SSFRN on Acropolis League. The Earth Shatter champion has gotten significantly better, not just in terms of power or defensibility, but just like the quality of life while moving around and playing with the character. Feels pretty nice, feels very relaxing. I definitely switch more between Blood Stance and Sand Stance than I used to, and made things a lot better. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. For a little while, I was just farming like tier 11 and tier 12 maps just to get some easier XP and not risk dying. And on top of that, just stockpile some currency. I was doing mostly my essence atlas tree. That way I could stockpile some essence. But also with that tree, it gives me a lot of scarabs. And my god, I have found a lot of scarabs. I also have a lot of all flames saved up, but I really don't want to use those yet because they do make me die. I saved the scary stuff for right after I level up, which, that's pretty much what everyone does. I got a key rack, and I got something I have not seen, but apparently I already had one, but I was not aware of it. But yeah, there's a scarab that gives you a nameless seer, which is crazy. And yeah, I already had one. I have no idea where I got it. What I think happened is I got it from a 3-to-1. That's probably why I didn't notice. I got some Wanderlust from the first seer, which honestly, at first I was like, oh, I didn't get anything. But I mean, having Wanderlust is great. I'm probably going to play like 4 or 5 other characters. I was thinking about taking Rebuke of the Vow, but I'll probably never use it. I mean, if I find one, maybe I could try to make something with it, but I kind of doubt it. Hey, a jeweler. I've got like 5 of those, to be honest with you. Which, I mean, worst case scenario, if I get too many of them, I can just use a jeweler on a random piece of gear and get like 7 jewelers, I guess. Seems like a terrible idea, but I mean, hey, whatever. I actually got a Devotos from my second seer, which is pretty wild. Unfortunately, I can't really use it on this character, but I am not going to complain about having a Devotos. I think the last time I had one was Sanctum. Maybe I've had one since then, but I really don't remember. I lost some XP doing some of the Omen All Flame, so I went and finished off the level in Delve. So now I'm level 86, so I figured I might as well go do a temple, because why not? Plus, the Breach Room can sometimes give you a lot of XP. Not always, but sometimes. I got one gem. It's something, I guess. Damage on full life. Unfortunate. The only gem I'm really looking for now is a less duration. I mean, I know I have one, but I need one that's not corrupted. Because, man, if I could just get 20% quality on less duration, it would help so much. Honestly, I think if I get a normal less duration, hey, Minotaur, I don't think I'm going to bother anointing my amulet. I don't think it'll be necessary. Maybe. So I'm just wasting some corpses here because I have a mega craft in the works. Probably not gonna happen for a while, but you never know. I was farming some more maps, just trying to get some essence stockpiled. And like I said, this tree is for essence and scarabs. And my God, dude, scarabs like just mapping, knowing like you can drop an alva mission or you can just drop like extra maps or whatever. Like the scarabs just feel so nice, and it feels like every single map really does have a chance of just giving you something for like to use for later. I really like it. It's a good time. Hey, look at that. And dude, I gotta tell you, that essence node that makes the boss copy one of the essence and from one of your locked ones is pretty insane. Because not only did I get one remnant of corruption, I got two. And then I got an exalt. And can we not brick? Okay. Well, that's sad. That, I was gonna say it's bricked, but it's not because I use brutality. But man, that is so sad. Could you imagine if that hit Fizz? I mean, I can't really complain because, like, honestly, getting like 700 DPS is pretty insane. Imagine if it went higher. Anyway, though, just the 3-to-1s, didn't get anything back. Can't really complain though. Mapping feels pretty incredible. I've now gone to switching between Blood Stance and Sand Stance since I'm pretty much like I press no buttons. Like when I'm mapping, I just click Q every once in a while, and that's literally it. I only put the War Chief down for some crazy rare. Hey, Fractured, but most of the time, honestly, I don't even do that. So I figured I might as well switch in between, and let me tell you, I started dying like literally 50% less just by using Sand Stance. Like what was usually happening to me is like, hey, a random 5 link, okay. What would really kill me most of the time is the blue chicks from the Eater of Worlds, the Eater influence or whatever. Get like 10 of them stacked up, and they would absolutely delete me. But outside of that, I usually don't die except for the bats in Delve. Dude, those bats are terrifying. I did hit level 87 though, and I made a pretty ridiculous ring with a fossil. I wasn't even recording it because I was just doing it just to use it for a prism recipe, but I ended up keeping it. So this character is actually pretty tanky. I can tank the slam, I can tank the slap, but I cannot tank a slam followed by a rock. That does kill me. Granted, he was buffed. He has like 200% of Fizz is extra cold because of the Exarch thing, but whatever. It's cool. This character's pretty tanky. Oh my god. Quantity and leech and spell damage. I will be keeping that. I swapped one of my fragments and I actually got the Chimera. I went and fought Shaper. 3 of my deaths were because I could not move out of his slam fast enough. And then one of them, I tried to tank the beam, and TLDR, I cannot tank the beam. It does make me die. Anyway, though, I'm very happy to say I killed Shaper with Earthquake. Feels kind of awesome, to be honest with you. I haven't played Earthquake in a long time. And just knowing, like, there's a possibility. Obviously, you need a crazy axe. You need to find all these supports and whatnot. But there is a world that exists where you can actually do pinnacles with Earthquake. And just that fact alone makes me very happy. I do want to apologize for my voice, especially over the next few weeks, as my allergies are going to get a lot worse as all the plants unfreeze and start to become alive again. But on the bright side, I did get 6 grand Eldritch currency, which is pretty nice. Decided to throw on my body armor because, like, what else am I going to put them on? I was thinking about my helmet, but, like, why? And of course, I hit Pride. Freaking Pride. 27% Pride effect. My god. Oh my god, Grace. Why Grace? Is there any world where I actually drop a pride? Like, please. Aw, that would have been so nice. Like, God, I don't even want to look on, like, POB and look at my damage or anything like that. Because I guarantee you, if I had pride on right now instead of Arctic armor, or sorry, instead of haste, I would be a very happy guy. Oh my god, that jewel gives me so much damage. I mean, I'm not going to use it. It doesn't have life. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, because the thing is, like, from 88 to 90, those 2 points are pretty much going to be 2 life nodes. But maybe I just take a jewel socket. I don't know. I'd really like to have life. Every time I gain like 100 HP on this character, it is very, very noticeable. Like, my god, this character with 4,500 HP is probably one of the tankiest characters I've ever played on Ruthless. I think it would be a stretch to actually say it is the tankiest, but honestly, it might be. I don't really know. Tanking the Minotaur Slam felt pretty good. Oh my god, 2 alphas. What the hell? It's going to take me so long to get used to alpha being a scarab because scarabs have always just kind of been like, bleh. Like, they kind of were useless in Ruthless for the most part. Hey, look at that, another Guardian. That might actually be the last one I need, but I'm going to wait until I level up. I have a lens saved up. It just so happens to have an Zeri as well. I'm not going to use that until I leveled up, like I said. Plus, I can't open that one anyway until I get Earthquake to level 20. I am leveling up the other 2 Earthquakes. Hey, Kirek. But again, I'm not going to corrupt those until I get them to 20% quality. If hopefully I can get lucky in my first one, even if it doesn't go 21, because 21 pretty much does nothing for me. Getting quality would be sick. Quality in Val, that is the dream. Anyway, for the first time this league, I hit a triple strongbox trigger, like it opened 3 times. But unfortunately, it was just a basic bitch strongbox, and it dropped absolutely nothing. Wasting some more corpses here. I have like, I don't know, 40 or 50 saved up for a craft. I don't really know if I'm going to commit and wait for it because there's a lot of stuff I want to craft, but I don't know. I would like to get, because the thing is right now, the big problem I have, all of my gear is just for straight up armor characters. So if I want to reroll a spellcaster, it's going to be it's going to be pretty rough. So I kind of want to start planning ahead for that. The thing is, I don't know what I'm going to play. Ooh, nice scarabs. I don't know what I'm going to play next, but I would definitely do want to play a spellcaster at some point. There's a chance I roll another melee character, but honestly, it's never really my choice. It's all about what Ruthless gives me and what my brain wants to do at that given time. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, got a scouting report. Granted, all my non-unique maps are done, but every time we get a scouting report, it's a small chance to trigger a unique map or even like a guardian. The guardian would be nice too. Doing some more delve, and for the first time this league, I actually found a gem box and it gave a lot of gems, which we do like. And then right after, I found 3 gem cutters boxes at a strongbox node, which I don't even know if knew that could happen, but fair enough. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 88, 80% of the way to 89. We are leveling up pretty quickly. My res is not perfect, but that's because I'm wearing this ring right here, which gives me like no res except for chaos. I'm just wearing it because getting Chaos Res feels really nice when you're trying to level up. That way the random Chaos mob doesn't obliterate you. It still feels really bad having 6 open sockets, but I mean, like, there's not really much I can do with it right now, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, technically I could like I could 4 link Ancestral War Chief, and maybe that's what I should do, but it just doesn't really seem like it's gonna do that much, to be honest with you. Outside of that, my currency is looking a lot better. I got 24 Alex saved up. I just did a lot of alteration spamming, so I don't have anything there. I was actually almost leveled up, but I died twice. And even though I had 3 of these at one point. There was one right here. I wasn't using them because I kind of forgot they existed. So I could have saved a lot of XP, but I'm kind of dumb. Got some essence saved up, the Shrieking Essence of Greed. I have no idea what to use that for, but I'm going to hold on to it. I did a lot of crafting, got some random stuff. Didn't really make anything too crazy, but we do have quite a few decent rings sitting in the stash. And of course, our Ventors is chilling there. My maps are fantastic. I've been doing a lot of lower tier maps, and I've done a lot of tier 14, tier 15 maps trying to get my Exarch currency and whatnot. I would like to get Rage on hit with my gloves, but I mean, like, it's probably not going to happen. Getting the exerted attack damage though, that was pretty nice hit, not too bad. My helmet has nothing yet. I'm still working on that. Outside of that, I do have some nice uniques saved up. Quite a few rings. This ring right here is actually pretty insane. Like, if you don't know, I'm sure everyone knows, but that ring is pretty incredible. Even if you don't use it for endgame, it's insane for leveling. On top of that, I also ended up finding a Veloko sign or whatever it's pronounced. This ring is pretty insane. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to use with that. I would definitely like to make an Archmage character at some point, but it really depends on what I find. For +1 gear, I really have just found some basic shit, nothing really good. But anyway, outside of that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.